At first, this sounds extreme, disturbing, almost inhuman. But Hemingway wasn't talking about violence alone. He was pointing at something much deeper in the human psyche. Because psychologically, the ultimate hunt isn't about killing. It's about power, dominance, and control over another conscious mind. Animals don't know they're being hunted. Humans do. That awareness changes everything. From a psychological perspective, hunting a human isn't about survival. It's about overcoming another thinking being. You're not just predicting movement, you're predicting fear, strategy, intention. And the human brain finds that intoxicating. Psychologists know this well. The brain releases dopamine not just from pleasure, but from winning against resistance. The greater the resistance, the greater the reward. That's why competition feels thrilling. Power feels addictive. Control feels intoxicating. Hunting humans represents maximum resistance. That's what Hemingway was pointing to. Here's the dangerous part. Once the brain experiences high-stakes dominance, normal rewards start to feel dull. Food tastes flatter. Routine feels meaningless. Ordinary achievements feel small. Psychology calls this reward escalation. The mind keeps asking, what's next? What's more intense? What makes me feel alive again? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people will never hunt humans physically, but the psychology of hunting humans is everywhere. In corporate power games, manipulative relationships, social media humiliation, psychological control, and emotional domination. Any situation where someone seeks pleasure from outsmarting, controlling, or breaking another person. The weapon changed. The instinct didn't. Neuroscience shows something chilling. When people feel powerful for long enough, empathy circuits in the brain weaken. Not because they're evil, but because power reduces the need to understand others. You stop seeing minds. You see obstacles. That's when people say they stopped caring. Hemingway described this perfectly. Once dominance becomes your primary reward, everything else feels slow. Love feels inefficient. Peace feels boring. Connection feels unnecessary, because those things don't provide control. Psychologically, this is when a person becomes dangerous, not just to others, but to themselves. The real warning in Hemingway's quote, Hemingway wasn't glorifying violence. He was warning us. He was saying some experiences rewire the brain so deeply that returning to ordinary humanity becomes difficult. And once you stop caring, you don't lose others. You lose yourself. The most frightening part isn't that humans can hunt other humans. It's that the desire to dominate exists quietly inside normal life, and if unchecked, it slowly replaces meaning with power. Understanding this isn't about fear, it's about awareness, because psychology shows us one thing clearly. The moment power becomes your purpose, nothing else ever feels enough again. Thanks for staying with me until the end of this video. If this made you think, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And let me know in the comments what topic would you like the next video to explore.